Hello, friends. Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. Daily, I come live to speak with you about things that I feel will help you feel more confident, to be inspired, to be in an aspirational state of mind, to know that you can accomplish what it is that you want to achieve. Often before I go live, I sit quietly here in my office and open my mind and think about what it is that I might want to speak about today, what has shown itself to me. But this morning, I woke up thinking about something and it's been on my mind all day. I woke up thinking about happy hormones. I woke up thinking about what does it take to be in a better frame of mind. As we come into the winter season, I already am hearing many people talking about how it's getting dark earlier and how they suffer from seasonal affective disorder and how they're dreading the long, cold days of winter. Not my brother-in-law and my nephew, the skiers, of course, but the rest of us who won't be on the ski slopes. And I always want to provide information, inspiration, and aspiration to motivate you to take your life and your well-being into your own hands. So I know about dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. I know a little bit about it. In my day, many years ago now, when I suffered from anxiety and I wanted to get off the medication that I was on for 7 years, at that time, my doctor said to me, if you want to get off medication, go to the gym. He didn't spend a long time talking to me about the brain and neurotransmitters and the physiology and science of how going to the gym can help you feel better. He spoke directly to my deepest desire, what it was that I said that I wanted. I wanted to get off medication. And perhaps he heard the energy in my voice or the commitment, or he knew me well enough to know that I was tenacious. And to that, he responded, go to the gym. Well, I did go to the gym, and I've been pretty much going ever since. I did eventually learn about the endorphins that kick in when you do physical exercise and physical activity. I trained for a half marathon in 2012 and 2013. I trained in 2013, actually, it was. And in that time of learning how to run, I went from couch to a half marathon in about a year's time. I never really experienced the endorphin high until one day I did. And let me tell you something, I was shocked. And I remember I came home and said to my daughter at that time, oh my gosh, I think that was an endorphin high. And she's like, yep, my daughter, the personal trainer. And so one thing that we know for sure, scientifically proven, actual facts, is that there are many things that you can do to help support the way you want to feel and be. Do you need to be a scientist? Do you need to be a doctor? Do you need to be a researcher? Do you need to study this to the furthest extent? If that supports you to be able to apply for something to yourself, then I encourage you to do the research that will support you. If you are a person who likes the facts, you like the science, you like the studies, then by all means, one of the things that will actually lift you up, improve your mood, increase your well-being is to do research about what we call happy hormones. And that will serve you very well. If you're a person who just really wants an answer or who just really has a need, then I want to share a few ways that you can improve your own well-being, improve your attitude, your moods, and even if you do it in a sustained way, actually transform your mindset and truly transform your brain into a happier way of being. What I learned for myself is that as I learned these things and practiced them, then I kind of assessed myself for myself and asked myself a lot of questions. Is this helping me? Is this working? Do I feel better? And it was shown to me over and over and over how many of these things actually did help support me to move through my old type A, worried, anxious state of being into a more stabilized, consistently happy, and healthier person. So one of the things that I did was exercise. But I did have accountability partners to do this. My daughter is a personal trainer. She had just moved home. And so she helped me go to the gym, get to the gym, and be in the gym. And that was very, very helpful. You know how I feel about accountability. Accountability is one of the greatest secret life and business hacks that we don't talk enough about. So other things that really supported me in an absolutely incredible way was journaling, writing out what was on my mind, writing out the ways I wanted to be and the things I wanted to experience. Other things included playing music and dancing. Okay, I'm not a singer, but just in private for myself, playing music that made me dance. Irene Cara is my go-to on that. And singing. These are absolutely two activities that will help you both physically, getting you up and going. Even singing is using your vocal cords and your body movement and generates the happy hormones. And then dancing, of course, also includes physical activity. One of the absolute best ways to do this is through meditation combined with massage. Now, if you follow me, you know that I'm studying to be a Qigong teacher. And as such, I've been learning more about using more on a regular basis and sharing with you the basic principles of Qigong. Meditation is really about mind focus. Yesterday, I was talking with somebody who said, well, the way I learned it is mind clearing. And I said, whatever works for you is the best way to go about it. Coming to mindfulness, using your breath, going into what I call a meditative state, perhaps a reflective state, even if you can't sit down and meditate, which I really still can't do myself either. Still in all, I've cultivated an ability to be in a meditative state of mind, a reflective state of mind. And I've learned that you can actually give yourself a massage, not the kind of massage that a masseuse does, but actually using your own hand and just rubbing your own hand, just easily, gently rubbing your fingers, pinching the top of your fingers where there are reflexology points, and also on the other side. This is what's meant by massage. It's great if you can go to a masseuse, of course, that would be wonderful. But doing this, actually just massaging, whether it's gently like this or patting like this, moving, getting things going like this by patting or tapping, as they say, whatever it is, the combination of these two practices will be game-changing to produce happy hormones. Other things you might very well be familiar with include giving to others or random acts of kindness, for example. Also being with family when it's uplifting and fun and loving, or also being in community socializing. And then finally, of course, doing anything like hobbies for you. That may include cooking or beading or gardening or skiing or whatever it might be for you. And then, of course, there are pets. Petting your pet will actually produce endorphins. They will actually produce the dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin that you want and really need to be generated, transmitted, so that you can feel better, have a more stable mood, have a better attitude for yourself in life, and to help you accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Today, I really just wanted to get across the point that there are such a thing as happy hormones. You can be completely 100% in charge for yourself of how to activate them, how to get them transmitted in your body. And there's many different ways that you can do this. Now, the contrary is also true. Cortisol is a detrimental hormone. Cortisol is something that is created from stress. Recently, as you know, I spent 5 days, an entire week, talking about International Stress Awareness Week because of how many people are living with stress today. I have included here in the comments a 4-minute video to help you understand the impact of living in a high stress state. It's actually very disturbing. So I want to just warn you in advance before you watch that video that it may be distressing for you to realize what it is that you have been doing to yourself by allowing yourself to just live in a high stress state of being. You may even brag about how busy you are or how stressed you are or how much you have going on. My friends, families, and followers know that I've committed for the last couple of years to doing less. And it has only been by doing less that I have been able to generate more, because I have been in a calmer, more relaxed, more self-controlled, empowered state of mind and way of being. Coming here live to you every day creates happy hormones for me. I'm not in the business of worrying about whether millions of people are watching me or how many followers I have or how many views I get. Every day now, I don't know why, but people are like emailing me, oh, you need more views of your videos. But I don't. I just need to be speaking to you. If you are watching this video, I'd love to have you let me know that you've seen it. Because for me, it's all about you hearing whatever it is that I'm coming to share, and with the best intention, hope, commitment, and prayer for you that you will get something out of it, that you will be inspired or uplifted or motivated. And that's good enough for me. Even now, you can see the smile coming to my face and the happy hormones are being produced inside of me. And all of this this realization came as a result of waking up this morning, just thinking about how do you create happy hormones. And I had this whole reflection today that my going live every day has actually created happy hormones for me, because I'm here to speak to you, just you personally. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope this talk about happy hormones and what you can do to learn more about it for yourself, or what you can do to generate them for yourself, has been helpful. Take good care.